What's up Pixel Peepers, it's Arsh here. Samsung just showed their new Galaxy Note 7 yesterday and it's coming on August 19th. Yup, there is no Note 6 this time around. They completely skipped it to Note 7 just to keep their naming lineup simple. So it fits perfectly with their other flagship phones Galaxy S7 and S7 Edge. It's like they took their two flagship phones S7 Edge and Note 5 to their design labs and picked up what is best of both and made it into Note 7. So should this be the best phone ever? Kind of. Now these are crazy hot 5 things that you should know about Note 7 before you pull out your wallet. The best feature of Note 7 is that they have introduced a new way for unlocking phones by integrating an iris scanner in front of the phone. It is an infrared scanner, which means that it can see your eyes even in dark, through sunglasses and even through spectacles. Now this is truly a first phone to have such security feature. On video test that I saw, it's looking slow, but we have to see it in hands how much better is it than fingerprint scanner. It has always happened that when something new comes, the first wave of it is always slow and weak, and then in next year we see a much improved version of it. This happened with fingerprint scanners and this might happen with iris scanners too. This year we just have one Note series phone and it's curved on both sides. So no flat display model or no single curved model, just a simple Note 7, that's it. This is really good step to simplify the whole lineup. But then there are some people who don't like curves on either side and they want a simple flat display. It's curved on both back and front, which I think should make really comfortable to hold it. And it looks very similar to last year's Note 5. But this time it's much more elegant and cleaner looking phone, and it's not too flashy, just a simple design following the footsteps of the older generations. I think this is the most beautiful looking Note series phone Samsung has ever built. Display of this phone is curved on both sides, unlike the last year's Note 5, which was curved on just one side. But this is a hybrid of flat display and a curved display. What I mean is the curves on either side of this phone are not dramatic as S7 Edge, or I should say they are a bit less curved. And this makes it look like you're holding a phone which has curved glass on top and the display is completely bezel-less, which makes it look flat to our eyes. A perfect sweet spot. No 4K panel in this, just a 1440p. Acceptable because there is not much 4K content available yet online. And it draws a lot of power from the battery. Specs of Note 7 are exactly same as S series lineup from this year. Snapdragon 820 processor, 4 gigs of RAM, microSD slot and latest Android. And they have added USB-C port on the bottom. This is first ever USB-C phone made by Samsung. So now we already know that upcoming phones from Samsung will be pretty much USB-C equipped. The camera is also same as S series and arguably that camera is still considered the best for both photos and videos. They also made it IP68 water resistant along with S Pen. They say that S Pen of Note 7 has much more narrow tip for better precision and display is 2 times more sensitive for better writing experience. It is still running a heavily skinned version of Android with really bright UI spots and big colorful icons, which is not everybody's taste. It has same S7's UI, but Note 7 has added features to take advantage of the included S Pen. One that is new this year is now you can capture GIFs from anything that is playing on your screen. We have come far across in terms of security. The fingerprint scanner is still not there on many phones yet, and now we are seeing iris scanners. Everything is happening so fast that we are keeping our eyes wide open just to not miss anything. What is next for security? I don't know. There might be some people who have never used fingerprint scanner phones in their life, and if they make a decision to purchase Note 7, they would literally be skipping whole fingerprint security generation just to see iris scanners with their eyes. Anyways, thanks for watching. Until then, take care of those pixels.